Hello and welcome to Naughty Daddy's video Mathematics to Minecraft. In this video what we're going to do is subtract some numbers using this method. First of all let's just subtract a binary number, and we must make sure that that's a 0 in front, otherwise it's a negative number. So we're going to subtract, let's subtract that. No. There we go. Okay, so we're subtracting these numbers, dead easy. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0. 1 minus 0 is 1, and then that's a 0. Okay, we're not going to care what the number is in decimal at the moment. Okay, so let's try and do this the way a computer would do it. Remembering that this, what we have to do is turn it to a negative value and then add it. Okay, let's take the original number 1 0 1 0 1 1, and instead of subtracting now we're going to add the 2's complement, or the negative value of this number. So to get the 2's complement we turn all the 0's to 1's and all the 1's to 0's, and then we add 1. So this 0 becomes a 1. This 0 becomes a 1. This 0 becomes a 1. This 1 becomes a 0. This 1 should become a 0, but we've got to add 1, so this will become a 1. Okay, adding these up, 1 plus 1 is 0, carry the 1, because 1 plus 1 is 2. So 1 plus 1 again is 2, so that's 0, carry the 1. 0 plus 1 is 1, add the 1, it becomes 2, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, so that's 0, carry the 1, but there's also a 1 that has to be carried, so that becomes a 1, and we still have to carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 0, and we really should carry the 1, but we can't carry the 1 because we've ran out of digits. So that 1 disappears. It's gone. It's ignored. Why is it ignored? Well, in computer architecture, you haven't got any more transistors or resistors or any more memory for that 1 to go in. It just is dropped off the edge of the desk, so to speak. So our number is 0 1 0 0 0, which is exactly the same as we got when we subtracted, and this is why this method of subtraction works so well in computer science. And let's just prove that it's right by converting these values to decimal. So what have we got here? This is a 1, this is a 2, this is a 4, this is an 8, and this is a negative 16. So what do we have? We have 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 8 is 11. Now what are we adding to this value? Well, this is negative 16 plus 8, which is negative 8, plus 4, which is negative 4, plus 1, which is negative 3. And that's negative 3. And that comes out to, well, that's just a 1 in the 8's column and nothing else, which is 8. And here, of course, we have 1, 2, 4, 8. So that's 8, 10, 11. So that's 11 minus 3 equals 8, which of course is correct. Okay, so we'll do one more quick example here. Let's do and we're going to subtract, let's subtract 1 1. Okay, again, if we just subtract it the way a mathematician would, it's fairly easy. We have to borrow 1 from here to make the 10. 10 from 1, that's 2 from 1 is 1. And that should obviously be a 0 now. So 1 from 0, well that won't go, so we have to borrow 1, so that becomes a 0, and that becomes a 2. 2 from 1 is 1, and then that's just a 0 still, and that's still a 1, and then that's still a 0. Okay, so let's try and do this the way a computer would. 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, and this time we're adding. We've gone -3 again. Oh, well, that's okay. Let's do that. So we start with that's 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So this is our -16, and then this is a 0, so this will be a 1. I should really fill in the zeros, shouldn't I? Okay, so this 0 becomes 1, so that 0 becomes a 1, that 1 becomes a 0, that 1 becomes a 0, but then we have to add 1. So we add a 1, and then we add these together. 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 0, carry the 1, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1 plus 1 is 1, and then another 1, so that's a 1, carry the 1, 1 plus 1 is 0, and the 1 falls off the end. We get 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, so we get exactly the same answer. And just for curiosity, what's the decimal value? So this is our 1, 2, 4, 8. We don't need that 16, so that's 8 plus 4 is 12, so that's 14 minus 3 is 8 plus 3 is 11. So 14 minus 3 is 11, which indeed it is. I'm going to double check this. This again is still our 14. And then this is -16 plus 8, which is -8, plus 4, which is -4, plus 1, which is -3. So 14 plus -3 is 11, which it is. Okay, in the next video we'll take a break from binary arithmetic and we'll start looking at actual computer circuitry. See you in the next video.